So a lot of people watched my last video about the Usyk Dubois fight and the controversy that's going around that fight. And I have strong opinions about that fight. I have strong opinions about Alexander Usyk. Again, I don't think he's good for heavyweight boxing, but that's neither here nor there. What I think Usyk could have done to show great sportsmanship, because I believe he knew after watching this video that that punch was on the belt. I think he should have immediately called for a rematch. If he is confident in his skill and he's confident that he knows he can beat Dubois again, without this controversy, he should have immediately called for a rematch. But he hasn't. And we all know why. Because he is scared of the possibility that Dubois can get him again. Again, let me remind you guys, Alexander Usyk is a boxer that's very skilled, but he hasn't been tested by a real heavyweight. He fought Anthony Joshua. I mean, kudos to Anthony Joshua for fighting, but Anthony Joshua did not fight that fight like a true heavyweight. Dubois took the fight to Usyk. Dubois, again, isn't even as skilled as the Anthony Joshuas of the world, but he did land a punch, and this was just one punch. One clean punch by a heavyweight would drop Alexander Usyk. Alexander Usyk is the size of Deontay Wilder, 220 at most. He's not a big heavyweight, but he's not even the height of Deontay Wilder. So, if Usyk wants to set this right, all he has to do is call for a rematch and just say the punch, whether it be legal or not legal, was called by the ref on that minute, and we can clean up everything if we just have a rematch. That's it. Case dismissed. Whether he accidentally pretended that it was below the belt or not, it would mitigate all that if he calls for a rematch. He has to do it to show real sportsmanship, to show that he's a real heavyweight, to show that he's the man that people believe he is. Because I know for a fact if this happened the other way around, Dubois will call for a rematch. If this happened to Tyson Fury will call for a rematch. Usyk is not a real heavyweight. He's a phony. Comment below, let me know what you think. And I don't want to back and forth about people saying, I don't know what boxing is. I don't know what boxing is. It's not about me knowing what boxing is. I know what true sportsmanship is. Yes, Usyk did not make the call. It was the ref. So it's the ref's fault. It's not Usyk's fault. But Usyk can correct this by calling for a rematch. Plain and simple. If you don't agree with that, then you're not a true sportsman. You're not a true sportsman if you don't agree with my comment.